Wisdom, the key to success. In the prosperous kingdom of Eldoria, two men sought success, Adrian, a cunning businessman, and Elias, a humble scholar. Adrian believed wealth was the key to power, while Elias sought knowledge, believing wisdom was the true path to greatness. Their lives took different courses, yet fate would soon intertwine them in ways neither expected. Adrian, a shrewd trader, amassed riches through ruthless deals and deception. He had little patience for learning, scoffing at Elias's endless pursuit of wisdom. Elias, on the other hand, lived modestly, reading ancient texts and observing the world around him. His wisdom made him a respected advisor. Though he owned little in material wealth, one day, the kingdom's ruler, King Alden, announced a challenge: whoever could present the most valuable gift to the kingdom would be granted a position of great influence. Adrian saw this as his opportunity to solidify his wealth-driven beliefs, while Elias saw a test of true success. Adrian, relying on his vast fortune, acquired a chest full of gold, rare gems, and exotic silks. He paraded his riches before the king, boasting that nothing was more valuable than wealth. The courtiers gasped at the splendor, and Adrian smirked, confident in his victory. Elias, however, approached the king with a simple scroll. The court murmured, confused by the humble offering. When asked to explain, Elias unrolled the parchment and revealed its contents: a treatise on governance, justice, and wisdom, compiled from the greatest minds in history. Gold is lost, gems are stolen, but wisdom endures, Elias said. With this knowledge, a kingdom can flourish for generations. King Alden pondered both offerings. Then, he turned to Adrian. Your wealth is impressive, but it serves only a few. Elias's gift, however, has the power to guide an entire nation. Wisdom, indeed, is the greater treasure. With that, Elias was named the king's chief advisor, while Adrian, despite his riches, remained just another merchant. His wealth, without wisdom, had not secured his success. The fall of arrogance. Adrian, furious at his defeat, vowed to prove that wealth was superior. He used his gold to bribe officials, manipulate markets, and increase his power. Soon, he was one of the richest men in Eldoria, yet his dealings made him many enemies. Meanwhile, Elias used his position to implement wise policies. He improved education, resolved disputes fairly, and strengthened the kingdom's economy. The people adored him, and his influence grew. One day, Adrian devised a plan to overthrow Elias. He bribed corrupt officials to spread false rumors, turning the king against his advisor. Elias was arrested and sentenced to exile. With Elias gone, Adrian finally secured the power he had always desired, but without wisdom to guide him, Adrian's success was short-lived. His policies, driven by greed, led to economic ruin. Corruption spread, and soon, even his allies betrayed him. The people revolted, and the once mighty merchant was forced to flee the kingdom, stripped of his wealth. Realizing his mistake, King Alden sought Elias in exile, begging for his return. Ever wise and forgiving, Elias agreed, not for power, but to restore peace. With Elias's guidance, the kingdom recovered. Trade flourished under fair laws, education thrived, and justice prevailed. Eldoria became a beacon of prosperity not because of wealth alone but because wisdom shaped its success. Meanwhile, Adrian, now penniless, wandered the lands, learning the harsh truth he had ignored. In his final days he sought out Elias, humbly asking for guidance. Elias welcomed him, teaching him that true success was not in riches, but in the wisdom to use them well. Eldoria thrived, a testament to the power of wisdom, the true key to success.